What up, YouTube? We're back. The man himself, Ryan, and Mr. Paul.
Oh my god, you had to run this one, huh?
Well, you were in the finals.
So many freaking... that freaking new chick, I can't remember her name.
Oh, Amadre or
Amande or whatever her name is. Yeah.
Whatever her name is.
She screwed me over.
So we got the Law Master Ryan himself with Paul, who's been changing decks. But I think he's Katakuri most of the time.
I think he's pretty solid on Katakuri now. I think that's what he's running in regionals and stuff.
It's one of our Denver locals that comes down.
Super cool dude. Always rocking the Majin beanie. Yeah. I like it.
That's his One Piece name, Majin.
Yeah, it is. It's also, yeah. I just don't want to put that out there.
Yeah.
Mommy into Chopper, that's always a good turn one.
It is. So what's your strategy with Law against Katakuri?
Mostly take my life. I just don't even care about life against him because I want to render that 7-drop and 10-drop just absolutely useless.
Yeah.
As you can see, I'm just taking it.
Yeah. Paul's sitting pretty. He's like, look at that, 2 free swings.
Now, I will say in this one, I probably taken so much, probably cost me the game.
Did it? Yeah, too early?
Yeah. But that's how I beat him most of the time.
A lot of people keep saying not to swing into Katakuri as much, but I guess I'm more just, if they hit a trigger, they hit a trigger. You just got to swing away.
Yeah, I don't think you can be afraid of the triggers. There's no playing around it.
Because by the time all of a sudden they're in 7 life, and you're in 3, yeah.
No.
Well, especially if I'm playing Whitebeard or something where each turn you're taking down, you can't wait.
The key is never to give them a life.
They always try to
never. Thunderbolt, 7-drop.
Yep.
You can have mine.
4 on the board.
And I do think I had to give him a life this time because I was so low, which ended up.
There you go.
There was a few times.
I think it's that constant 7. So I'm not playing Whitebeard. It's more difficult because that requires 2 cards. Now Whitebeard, I don't care. It's a 2K.
That's easy.
But playing Isho and Kid, because I hadn't played those so long, I realized that 7 that starts to add up pretty quick.
No, that does. It's a thing for real.
It's weird how you don't notice it until you play a different deck. See, Whitebeard, I was like, people were like, why are you bitching about Katakuri? That's easy. But then all of a sudden,
yeah, you just got to drop 1 card. You're good. Dropping 2 cards anytime, so.
That's the new Sanji blocker he's got out there. Which is yellow got some key new cards this set, I think, to make it a little more consistent, not as lucky triggers.
And not to mention just the fact that it's got a bigger blocker is really good.
Yeah, Capone and Sanji are stupid.
Capone, just no attacking this turn. Sorry, dude.
A lot of people stopped playing Hocus Pocus, so there's no room for it, which I still think that's a good one. A lot of people say run the 7-drop Mom instead, so you have a body. But I'm like, well, wouldn't you want a trigger, or if only costs 5 instead of 7?
To me, I almost think the 7-drop Mom is like almost worthless.
Same. I'd rather have Soul Pocus, but I also don't play Katakuri.
Out of life, I feel like that's like swings game.
Yeah. And then if you have a turn, you could drop the 7-drop and have a big body, or 5 Dawn. You could put 2 on your leader, have an 8K swing. Yeah. So it's kind of the same thing to me. You get the effect and a big swing, but I don't start playing Katakuri, just so I can tell.
You know what? I want to run a yellow. At one point, I'm going to run a yellow, but I'm thinking I'm waiting on a Nell. That's what
the Nell is just stupid. I wanted to run the pure yellow Big Mom and just have all triggers. Just so I'm like, go ahead and attack me. But I think Katakuri is at the point now where half the deck is you're going to hit something.
Well, I just feel like Katakuri, I mean, yellow will be the next red.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, as it gets more and more triggers that are good out of life,
Yep.
and you can just, every trigger, every time you get hit for life, you're going to have a trigger.
And then you're just like, Merry Christmas attacking. See, and I feel like banished cards will be more key to be played against yellow.
Yeah.
Like you wait to attack till you banish. Like Trent, another local player, he was playing Vivi, and he was thinking of adding the big Luffy that has banish. And I was like, well, if you get him out and he has rush, I could change the tide quickly with banish.
Sure. Well, and I had actually thought about the Yamato for this deck.
Yeah. Well, it's 5, so you can cheat it out with law, right?
Yeah.
It's 5 less, yeah. And it's a, well, it's a Wano. So you can
That's the
search
only.
it,
That's the only downfall to it. And I won't run a Momonosuke. It's just.
You're not gonna run Bobo?
Just.
Send your laws to the bottom?
Oh dear God.
Well, I know OP5, Law and Enel are top tier.
And I'm sure we're still running OP1 and 2 stuff.
Yeah, this deck never changes. Only one card.
Yeah, literally, there's like a pool of cards, and they just ratios change.
What's just weird is how the metas have gone on. The deck doesn't change, but it gets better.
Well, it does change to a degree. There's some things like in OP4 that I've done that's not in OP3. Like,
Oh yeah, I guess. I mean, it's not major changes.
You can't.
Yeah,
There is no major changes to make. I wish they would do some more green supernovas. That would
There
be
you go.
awesome.
I know a lot of people were talking about the one X Drake that buffs everything. Like people were telling me to play that
yep.
show. But limited. Looks like you're at 1 life. He's at.
She just
2.
swung on me with Shirahoshi. Paul! I don't think that's the last time he ever swings on me with Shirahoshi either, if I remember right.
It's got to get that damage in there. Doing all the maths. Looks like a big swing from Katakuri.
Just looking at my life, puts it to the bottom.
He says that's a good one. Let's see. Block, chopper. If you take it. So I guess you still got Big Mom. Probably going to be swinging.
I think all of them swing on me.
I think he's probably just in pedal down mode before you can
yeah. He'd be stupid not to.
swing back. You take the live.
I think I took that because I was looking for counter, but I don't think I got it either.
Oh, this is where he said he was tagging the Zoro or
Yes,
something. Yeah,
that is.
I remember that.
And I put it back. I thought he said life, and he said Zoro.
Just cheating, look at your life.
Yep, that's it.
I do the same against Paul. Any advantage you can
You'll
get.
see how much it helped me to cheat.
He's got 4 down left, I think. Swing with Big Mama. Now alive.
He's got a lot of dawn left too, doesn't he?
He does. Block counter. Just smart, because that forces him to either attack with his Sanji or pass, so.
And he did.
You're 10 done. Drop your Big Mom.
I know, right? That'd be a
Does
tight.
green or red have a... I think it's got 9 drop or Shanks. Green, I think it's just Kid or the new Dofi. But I don't know if those are... Law, you really can't spend all your Dawn to do 1 card. That's the problem.
I mean, now Dofi, if they were
I
going
could
for
see
game
it.
in a certain situation, would that be freaking really cool?
Sure.
But it would be so.
Because, yeah, I guess you
niche.
could tap down the 3, and then you'd have your 2 blockers and pass. But
Yeah,
then...
I mean, he's not winning next time.
Yeah. It is very niche scenario.
Yeah, it's got to be a perfect scenario, though. And if you tacked in more than 1, it'd be stupid.
And you just get a handful of nothingness.
Rico and I were talking about that in the green purple Dofi.
Mm-hmm.
That 4 is just too many.
Yeah,
He
too
had
many big
4.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah. It bricks too much.
Well, that's why Whitebeard, that new 0 event, Bad Manners, whatever, helped because you
You
can
can
pitch
just dish
those.
that card.
But I don't think there's a 0 event for green.
I don't think so either.
Purple there is. There's the Gum.
Oh, there is.
Whatever.
I'll talk to him
Yeah,
about that.
you can do that
Do
one.
you know what that one
I
does?
think it's 4K.
Is it
Pitch a
4K?
card at 0, yeah.
Might be worth it for him.
So then your dead cards,
He gets cloggy.
yeah. Because he, against me, got 3 7-drop Luffy blockers with 2 10-drop Dofis. I couldn't stall long enough for that board, you know.
Those 10-drop Dofis back to back.
Yeah.
That's like Newgate. That
Yep.
takes me back to Newgate.
I was like, aw.
Well, when he takes away 6 attacks,
Yeah.
2 turns,
And can't do much.
no good.
Swing with the law. Rocks it. Another Nami.
I was hoping for a chopper here.
There's some blocker.
And I whiff. Paul's like, that's twice. I'm like, yep.
Thanks for reminding me, Paul. Now, right here, I'd probably bring the chopper back to hand.
Yes,
'cause you don't
exactly.
need that.
I agree.
Now, if you had a 5-drop law right there, it'd be great.
Yeah. And I think I pass. Yeah.
So basically, he has to swing both Shirahoshis and big swing from leader, big swing from Big Mom to kind of try and seal it, but
That's why I said it's not the last time he
Yeah.
swings on those Shirahoshis. Oh, you know what I should have done? Was Shirahoshi rested?
uh-huh.
I should have swung that stupid...
Oh, Nami?
She's been out, right?
I can't remember.
Oh, she's
she
been
was,
out
I
and I
guess she
didn't
could've,
swing
yeah.
it. What an idiot.
Yeah, he thunderbolts away your law.
Oh, and then here
There
comes
it
that
is.
stupid
Yeah,
card.
Or whatever her name is. I did the same thing. Let me read what that does, because what are you talking about? It was the same move. I was like, oh, let me put on my blocker with Whitebeard. I'm fine. He's like, rest that? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a card. I told her I would have played the turn differently. I didn't know. So now I know for the future, Paul.
Paul, that ain't working anymore, man.
Yeah. You only get that once a week. Like how back-to-back games. She does it to me. I think does it to you. Right at the end.
Yeah,
One
that
big
was
swing.
like,
Paul.
what am I
cheater.
supposed to do?
Jeez.
cheater, punk and eater.
GG's, Paul.
GG's.